buddy. The light really went out, didn't it? Golly. Come here, Tommy. You don't need her. She's very fresh. Ignore her, okay, buddy? Ignore her. She's a very bad girl. Lay down. I don't know. The orientation thing would not work. Hey, Dee. And I uploaded several things today, so I don't even know if anybody will get notified, but we'll see. I hate this chat method, but it would not let me flip it around. Lauren, Pam, Lucia, Susan, blessings. How y'all doing? I hate this mode too, but somebody said they solved it, so maybe they're going to come in and tell you how they solved it, because I'm not sure how they did it. Hater! I do hate it, Cajun Mama, but I tried the other way and it wouldn't let me do it. Mr. P. D. That's it! Ladybug Toes? I love that name. Hey, Chai. You're always in the bushes. Put it on watch later and watch it from there. Put it on so what? You go put it on watch later and then watch it from there? This doesn't make sense. Let me see. I'm gonna go to watch later. Huh. I don't know how to do that. Alright, click this. Save to watch later. Okay, then go to your home. Then I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. View all. Watch later. Motherfuck! It worked! It fucking worked! Look at you! Alright, everybody, get out. Get the fuck out of here. Go to the live stream. I did not know that worked. I'm never going to forget it now. Then click it. Well, don't click it. Click the 3 buttons and then save to watch later. Save to watch later. Then go to your playlists, to your watch later. Who figured that out? Who exactly figured it out? I want to know. Somebody wicked smart. I don't know, but it's fucking genius, isn't it? Like, I don't know. I remember Deet saying something about, yeah, we figured it out. And I'm like, how? Deet showed you how to do it? My friend's fucking wicked smart, kid. And you can add it to the playlist. All right, Deets, what made you think to do that? Like, where did it come up in your mind? Like, oh, maybe this will work. Because that is, oh, TPE taught you, see? Sharing is caring, friends. So we have a new toughest dog in the house, clearly. Callie is whooping asses and taking names. Tommy's really strong. But Callie is just... she is not going for it. She's say biche. She's the sweetest dog ever. And she's just not taking no shit, no names. She ain't here for it. Okay? And he tried to get her bone, and he got put right in his place. As huge as he is. Fuck me. Alright. So there's so many things. It does work. That's freaking crazy. Hey, careful. It works. It works. Alright, I'm going to read on here so I'm not straining my eyes. I broke one of my monitors today. I had to order a new one. You knew it for ages. I watch on the streets. Lauren, shut up. My watch later is all you, Bullhorn and Savage. You all go live in this mode. I tried not to. Oh, I'm not streaming right now about that. No. This is a bullshitting stream. This is a venting, fuck all the people stream, basically. No, that, you know, we were in serious mode earlier. Now, we're just in I hate all these people mode. Because I really do. They're really aggravating me. Not that anybody gives a shit, but they do. What you doing, Johnson? How you doing, girl? I'll see Trish. Alright. So, there's so many fucking things. My god, where do you even start? There's so much going on. I was listening to nonsense earlier, as I do sometimes. And I was just getting more and more frustrated. More and more frustrated. Now, so Sebastian Rogers' case has been February 26th, right? We're now almost in September. There are people coming out here, you know, with all the things all of a sudden, you know, they know all the fucking things. And it reminds me a lot of Summer's case where all of this began and we all thought, you know, we're going to find something. We can see something that other people can't see, you know. And even then, it made you feel stupid. Like, you're not seeing anything that other people aren't fucking seeing. But this had, like, the CIA, the FBI, the TBI, the same people that are in Summerwell's case are in this case. They're there, right? Now, there's this channel, and the guy seems nice enough, you know. I know he has an AI clone. It's his voice, right? But it's an AI clone. And I can tell because of how it speaks. It pauses like this. And sometimes that happens with AI. So, in listening to his recorded parts of the videos, I'm like, oh, you're very smart. You got the AI bot there. Anyway, he seems very nice. You know, like a lot of fucking people see him on this app at first, and then they turn into complete lunatics. But I don't know if he's going to turn into one of them. I'm just saying. A few people suggested him, and I'm like, all right, you know, I'm going to go check it out because why not? What else is there to do? Let's just fucking go check it out. Well, no. I liked it at first. I did. I really did. I was like, okay, this is interesting, you know? Something other people aren't really doing to this extent. I mean, Gray has already done it, and others have done things. But, you know, let's see what he's gonna do. You know, maybe he's better than Gray. I mean, Gray isn't the best fucking overlay person in the whole world, so let's see what this guy can do. So I watched the first one, and I was like, alright, this might be either a little above my head, or it's not above my head, and I am confused at why everybody's amazed. So I'm going to try a few more videos. And I did. And I really ended up getting fucking aggravated. Because, I'll tell you why. I'm just going to show you why. Rather than, let me just show you. That's not, no. Okay. we're just going to go over some of the titles, okay? Who was what? Mob Crew. Mob Crew. All right, well, he's live right now, so I can't even click on this. Well, I can, and then I can click on his channel, right, and not go to the live, and just go to videos. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot. All right. Huge. Huge. It says, these are the words that it says. I'm not. Huge. Mystery of suspicious lights solved. Sebastian Rogers abducted. That's what it says. Okay. Well, has 10,000 views, so we're going to click it. We're going to click it and try and figure this out. He does believe it. Yeah, he does. He, like I said, he seems very nice. He does.
She said the time stamp on the video is not working. It is stuck. She said, but you can tell because it's pitch black dark in the middle of the night when the car comes down the street, turns onto Stafford, sits there for about 3 to 5 minutes. The flashlights are coming from 2 different directions in between the yards. They do whatever they're doing around the car. The car backs up Kellen and leaves from Stafford. I'm sorry, backs up Kellen and leaves.
Okay.
What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris,
This
and
is
today's
Chris.
video is a big one. We're going to be breaking down
Chris.
the surveillance footage that
Seems
was
super
released
nice.
early on in the Sebastian Rogers case. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen this, but I'm going to break it down in ways and show you things that you may have not known.
He breaks it down. Okay. He gives an intro. He gives Sebastian's neighborhood. He takes an overlay off of the daylight camera, right?
Now, the vehicles are parked different from how they were in the footage.
Fine. So he says he solved it.
In my opinion, I believe this footage shows the potential abduction of Rogers. Here's a quick clip.
So the video that he's talking about is the video that Nick released. Nick Barris released. And it is grainy at best. It's blurry at best. It's super far off and confusing on its best day. Okay? When you're looking at it, you're literally seeing nothing. You're seeing some orbs. You know, you're just seeing orbs. You're like, oh, there's lights moving. What's happening here? I don't fucking know. Police have looked at it. FBI, CIA, TBI. They're all looking at it, right? It's been passed around the internet 84 billion times. So the more you pass something around, the less the quality is. We all know that. So I don't even know what the quality of his video is. But he thinks he sees the potential abductors. And I'm like, all right. So that's 9 days ago, right? Okay. 9 days ago. Okay. 9 days ago, he posts the video. Mr. Groove. Granny. All right, 9 days ago, he posted a video of these lights, okay? Then 9 days ago, he goes live about the lights, saying, suspicious lights solved. Sebastian Rogers kidnapped that night, period, question mark. The next day, suspect vehicle spotted, question mark. How Sebastian Rogers was kidnapped, exclamation point. What kind of vehicle was captured on surveillance? Sebastian Rogers. This is all each day. This is each day now. Okay. FBI now involved in Sebastian's case. New details with footage. Okay. Then the next day, the same exact video, but in a live stream. FBI now involved in Sebastian Rogers' case. New details with footage. Same exact everything. Same thumbnail, the same name, 2 different days, 30,000 views. Okay. Major new information never heard before in Sebastian's case. Next day, crazy. Jamming signals in suspicious vehicle, exclamation point. Sebastian Rogers. Right now, 1,000 people watching. Huge lead, potential make of suspicious car, Sebastian Rogers. So if you click into them, he starts all of them off with his overlay video. All of them, to go over them again. So we go over them again. And then, the tags are there. The Sebastian Rogers mystery, Chris Proudfoot unsolved, mob crew, Aiden Clune, breaking news, missing person, cold case, missing person, Caleb Harris, Arizona, Tennessee, Justin for Sebastian, all the ways to pay, a GoFundMe, link to the Lore Lodge, his affiliate links, and the best ways to contact him. So, personal GoFundMe? I don't even know. I don't think this has anything to do with Sebastian. Oh, what? Okay, so there's a GoFundMe. My name is Chris. I'm reaching out to you with a heartfelt plea for help. As a YouTube content creator, I've dedicated my life to helping families of missing people locate their loved ones. It's a mission I'm devoted to and one I want to continue for many years. However, I'm currently facing a serious financial crisis and I need your help. I want to update everyone who has helped me. Because of the donations, I was able to go out many times in July, but the month is coming to an end and I will be headed back out in August. If you would like to share this link, I will put the funds towards bringing Aiden home. So this is, Aiden Clune seems to be the case that he was focused on before. And I'm guessing he did a lot of lives on Aiden. Caleb Harris and Aiden Clune, yes. Looks like it. Looks like he's been around, Riley Strain. Okay, so here's where I get annoyed, right? This is where I get frustrated. Because all of these titles, and I get it's a YouTube thing, and it's a way to, like, get yourself in the algorithm and get yourself seen, but it is disingenuous, right? Because they all say, shocking new details in Audrey Cunningham's search. Shocking truth behind the disappearance of Audrey Cunningham. Breaking news, body found. Shocking detail released in Audrey Cunningham. Cat hair has been found at the crime scene. Richard Allen, Ron Logan. Latest shocking details about Elijah View. Garbage day? I mean, there's a lot of this, like, clickbaity. And I mean, this is what YouTube tells you to do. It is what they tell you to do, which is really frustrating that this is what they tell you to do. And it ends up being what people fucking do because it gets views, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, shocking new information. Shocking information. Shocking. And it's not shocking, right? It's not shocking. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating because there is no new information. There is no new information. And what we were talking about in Nonsense's chat was how these things happen and how you end up getting fucking involved, right? You get so emotionally attached into these cases because there are people out here giving you the hope because they're telling you they've dedicated their life to this. This is their life. This is what they do. They go out there and they find the people and they search for the people and they need your help. And there are dedicated people who are out there doing that, and maybe he does go out on, I don't fucking know what he does, but it just feels very, what's the word Deech used? Icky. This whole thing feels icky. It feels disgusting. It feels fucking gross at this point. Not just him. All of it. All of it. You got Betty's dumbass out here getting arrested because she is legit harassing people. She doesn't think she is, though, which is also fucking crazy. Like, you are. And then you have these restraining orders put on you and you think it's a good idea to go live while they're still in the fucking courtroom and say all the things, then you get the paperwork, and now you think somebody violated your rights. Your rights? What? Why are people going live about Sebastian when nothing's come out? Nothing has come out. Nothing. 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 And, you know, I argue with myself on this one. What do you do? I mean, there are thousands of other cases to go live about. Thousands. And exactly. Gray's like, I haven't even covered them in months. You don't, because there's nothing to cover. There's nothing there right now. And that does make you sad because there's nothing there. So what do you talk about? And if you don't talk about it, does his face just go away? Does his face just go away? So you become invested in a case. You don't want to give up on that case. You want to keep going with it. But I know that there are people who are only going with it because it brings 1,000 people to your chat. I don't give a fuck if you say that that isn't true. That's the truth, and that's just the fucking truth. That's just how it is. I mean, it's still going on right now with Summer. Hey, JJ. It's still going on with Summer. Hey, Grandma Sherry and Sean. No, it's insane. It doesn't make any sense. The problem is, if you want to succeed on YouTube, you have to cover the big cases in the news, especially on videos, for sure. And I'm torn. You know, I get torn too, and I just stay the fuck off here. You know, my views algorithm is like, because I'm never on anymore. Because I struggle with it myself. Like, what do I want to cover? What do I want to cover? Hey, Grammy. Love you so much. Pixie, to show your whole bum, but you're not free of the consequences. That's very true. Hey, Janice and grandmother. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I think it's a struggle for a lot of us. You know, what do we want to cover? What do we care about? Blah, blah, blah. Like I covered, and I made videos on, uploaded today, the case of Carly Gregg. She's very young. Country. She's 14. Now she's 15. She shot her mother in the face. But they had just taken her off Lexapro. You know? So is it a medical issue? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. And I think that's something that needs to be covered because she's a little kid. And she's in an adult prison in solitary confinement. And it's fucking crazy. But people don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about that. Because they can't. You want to be in chat rooms where you're kind of all on the same page, kind of all talking about the same people, talking about the same things. Like if it's a Betty live stream, everybody, all the people gonna be in there because they hate Betty, right? People hate Betty. You know, if you're talking about whoever on YouTube, people are gonna be in there because they want to talk about those people, and I get it, but it somehow has become all mixed in together, and I used to be able to cover any cold case and still do very well, and now there are so many. Absolutely, yeah, for sure, Gray. Georgia, that makes sense. Oh, you're early alive, I missed it. Most of us cover tragedy times dedicating your lives to its extreme. Yeah, it's hard because when you start doing that, it's, you know, you get told, and I take that as you mean life, not live streams. I gotta be reading the chat. I hate when I miss stuff. The Karen Reed case has become a cult. That's all some creators talk about because they know the moment they switch, they'll have so many people quit watching, and it'll happen. Olivia Fig Newton-John. I love you so much. Nicole, I am. Deets, I see what you mean. I thought you meant someone was saying they dedicated their life to it lives. No. There is somebody who said that they dedicated their life. I just read their GoFundMe. And a lot of people say that. Like, this is what I do with my life. Maybe he does spend his life searching for people. I don't know what he does with his life, but that's what his GoFundMe says. The mob man. Exactly what it says. So, I don't know. Why always missing children? There is so much more to talk about. How about Sarah Boone? Yeah, I made a video on Sarah Boone's new 147th lawyer, and we'll definitely be covering her case. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Some people have made Karen Reed case their whole identity. It's creepy as fuck. And the Karen Reed case is very interesting. And me being from there, I would love to have covered it every day, but you know, my regular job requires me to be on my computer, so I can't cover it every day. And I didn't want to miss days and then not be able to do it, and it just became, I just didn't have enough fucking time, so I couldn't do it. There are nonsense, and that's another thing. It's like, what I have been working on in the background is the teen fix-it industry. And it is tragic and it's depressing, but I think it's super important and I want to bring it all out. And I mean, it's out there, but you don't hear a lot about it in our community. So I don't know. I don't understand people thinking they're doing the right thing, being moral when they clearly aren't. It's different. You can admit you're wrong and do better, but somebody's Kate's honey. Hey, AMAC. Gavel's in here. I don't know. Gavel, are you doing a part 2 on Fred Said? Soldier Field where the bears before they tear it down. Start a GoFundMe. There you go, Janice. Oh, nonsense. Oh, nonsense. There is a troubled child facility near us here in North Carolina. It's not right near me, but anyway, it's in North Carolina. It's called Trails. 12-year-old boy went there just recently. The way they came and got this child to be taken to this place is in the middle of the night. Men come into your house and take you out, and you wake up in a fucking different place, and you're like, what the fuck is going on right now? So this little boy, 12 years old, he goes there, and their policy usually is to have them sleep in something called a bivy bag. A bivy bag. Which, a bibby, what I don't know. It's used, it's like a sardine. It's like a canoe-shaped bag that you can barely move in it. You can't get out. They zip it all the way up, and then there's a headpiece that covers your head, and it has a netting around it so you can breathe clearly, right? But the netting was ripped on this one, so they had the non-transparent part over it. Once you fall asleep, they put a lock on the bag so that you cannot get out. And if you try to get out, the alarm goes off. Okay? So this little boy goes there, night 1. He's supposed to be checked on, you know. A counselor sleeps right beside him, which is also fucking creepy as fuck. But anyway, there's like 6 boys sleeping in the room. Counselor's sleeping there, allegedly, you know. They're supposed to check on him. She says, you know, he was breathing, everything was fine, whatever. They get up in the morning time. He has no pants and underwear on. He's completely turned around in the bag. And I told you what the fuck it looks like, right? You can't move. You can barely turn to the left and to the right. They wake up. They get him up in the morning. His head's where his feet are supposed to be. He has no pants or underwear on. And he's dead. So that leads me down a rabbit hole of, you don't even know. You don't even know. So I started down the rabbit hole, and I've been down in it for like 2 weeks, and the stories are just so heartbreaking. You heard about it? Yep. Yep. So they just closed trails down, and they had, I don't know, 30 days to reapply and do the things and whatever. And what happens with these places is they'll just go out of business here and open up under a new name. Happens constantly. And I'm just like, wait, he was dead? How did he die? Like, you're just saying he's dead. He died from what happened to him? What happened? I don't understand. I don't understand what happened. I want to know. So it's very very bad. It's just very bad. Hey, Soulful Mama. It is legal to Chad Frankie. Yep. Yep. It's so bad. It's so bad, the shit that they're doing out there. And it's just something that I am like, yeah, I have to, I don't know. It's not going to be popular, you know, I'm sure. It's not going to be something people are going to be flocking to my channel for. But at the same time, you know, it's like, I don't know. I feel like we should put this information out here. One of the things, to answer George's question, why always children, right? It seems like a lot of the adults that go missing, it's either a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know. Hey, Lisa. Hey, yep. And they have encountered foul play. They left on their own. Drugs or a mental break are usually involved. A lot of times when it's kids, people look at it like, oh, they ran away or something, right? But what about kids like Sebastian, who are 15 years old and they're not here? They're just not here. So, of course, it's a case that you want to cover. It's a case you want to talk about. But once, you know, I mean, there was a bunch of us, and once we were seeing, like, what's happening with this case, if I invested my whole heart in it, every night I would be on here calling out the people who were pissing me off, right? Betty and Brittany and Jay and everybody, all the people. And then you get the reputation like Nonsense has, the same reputation that they've said that I've had forever, now that Deeds has as well. You're a hall monitor. You think you're better than everybody. Why are you always calling people out? Well, because you suck balls. That's why. Because you suck balls. The stuff you're doing's horrible. It's horrible. There was a comment. I was tagged. Why don't I tell everybody what I've sat beside and supported for 3 years? What does that even mean? And Jody Sue, I'm about sick of your motherfucking ass too. Okay? A while back, I was like, I'm just choosing to turn this bitch off. I'm turning this motherfucker off. Okay? And then you do, and you feel normal for a little while, and then you see something, and you're like, oh, listen, bitch, are we gonna have to get back into this again? Do we have to fucking get back into this again? You lying motherfucker. Calling out grifters does make people better than them. Anyone is better than you. Well, when does it become grifting? Can we have that conversation? When does covering true crime become grifting? Tell me in the chat. In your opinion, allegedly. When does it become a grift? JSB needs to... Y'all can be typing while I'm just rambling here. JSB. Motherfuck. I know your ass is listening. Or one of your little people come back and tell you. You're about on my last nerve, bitch. All you do is lie. Literally. That's all you do is lie. You make up stuff that you might have found a smidgen of truth somewhere, and then you try to branch it all together. I'm going to say it again. I wasn't even around when all that bullshit started. Okay? I think you think I'm an evil genius running stuff behind the scenes and that I knew of your sad ass motherfucking existence before Summer Wells went missing. You think people actually knew who you were before Summer went missing. Motherfucker, people don't want to know you now. Never mind, we're stalking you before Summer went missing. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Nobody was stalking you before Summer went missing. Nobody's stalking you now. It's literally not happening. It's just not happening. And I give full permission for Jody or whoever the fuck she keeps referring to put out whatever the fuck you have. She was referring to a channel the other day that Scott was promoting that's putting out all the details on chasing. So they're not a new channel. They must have been here. Please put it all out. Put it all the fuck out. Bitch, put it out. Record me saying it. You have my permission to put out all the times I've docked, harassed, threatened, and done all the things to you. You fucking clown. Because it never happened. Alright. Calling BHB attorney and things like that's too far. It makes him a victim. It's fantasy land. When you start making the type of money that doesn't need to be made, how can you control how much money you make on it? Grifting may be when they start to ask for travel money. I'm going to tell my grandkids she's Lisa Evers. Becomes a grift when they don't care to help. They just want clicks, views, and attention. It usually becomes obvious early on. Grifting's having a show every day on the same case when there's no news. Very true. Going live day after day, leeching off a missing child's name, dry begging, manipulating your subscribers is a grift. I am an evil genius. That's true, honey. Kathy ain't got time for the BS. Hey. PG makes me feel stabby sometimes. Yeah, she does. But I don't listen to her, so I don't really know. It's grifting when personal funds are started or subs are outright asking for assistance with a bill or repair. Grifting is asking subs to pay for their basic needs while jobless. You know if they are actually doing better than everyone else, like it's projected, their opinions might matter. Hey, Butterfly. Hey, Laura. She's just fishing. Maybe it works at the beginning of this point. She is fishing. She's a fucking loon. Yeah, I said it. You're crazy. Crazy as a fucking rabid bedbug. I'll give you all the deets of what Jason does behind the scenes for $200. You can know, too. I do steal all pictures of Deet's grandson, and I make stickers out of them, and I use them all the time. All the time. All the time. It's a little bit of an obsession, and he's got the fattest feet you've ever seen in your life, and you want to eat them. You want to bite them. Griftins when they want others to pay their way. When you cover the same kid over and over daily and nothing happens. I have never doxed anybody, Prissy, but allegedly I have. You know. Is it grifting, though, when someone claims it's a career? No. If YouTube is your job, and you really feel like you are doing the best you can, if you truly believe that in your heart, and you can look yourself in the mirror, I mean, you know, if it's your job, and YouTube can be a job. Hold on. Callie. Callie, get over here. Come on. Callie. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. You are not going to be barking like that, you friggin' loon. You've got the biggest bark I've ever heard. It's bigger than Tommy's. It's terrible. She sounds like an actual monster when she barks. And she's so much smaller than Tommy. She's just so crazy. I don't know. Hey, TPE. Grifting is useless info when it's truth or entertaining. It's not for me. No babies are harmed in the making of stickers. Captain, I did get a new dog. I did. I did. Hey, little Davis fam, how are you? If you guys are not subscribed, you need to be. To literally Davis fam. She clips stuff and makes videos. They're pretty great. We did. We got a new dog. Her name is Callie, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. My daughter brought her home, and after my daughter's attack, I figured, listen, if you want this dog, she's currently making Tommy cry. Come here, Callie. Thank you, Aussie Trish. Spark Insanity. She's on here hours and hours every day. No, she's talking about Adrian, Jenny, and Chasing. Chasing. Summer's car. Shut the fuck up, Summer's car, you fucking lying bitch. And the one who fucking started that rumor. Other stupid bitch. I was gonna show you Callie, but she's a real pain in the ass right now. Callie. Cal, what are you doing? Come here, girl. Callie. This is Callie. I don't know if you can see her. She's a tricolor American bully, not a pit bull. She's like Aries, the short, little stocky one. But she's very strong. Very strong. Hey, Forever Army. Hope's Echo. The Grift is asking people to help with your prison husband's commissary. I cannot. Your phone bill, crying about the bill you don't pay, your power's getting cut off, put in your cash app when you cry. Oh, prissy. Cheat code to seeing chat like normal. Yes. Deech just told us. Okay, she's killing my dog. Callie, please come here. She's so fresh. Callie, come here, Mama. What are you doing to him? Can you be nice? She's the sweetest thing in the world, I promise you. She's the biggest cuddle bug I've ever seen, but she's so fresh. She's only a year old, so... Oh my goodness. What gonna do? That one's named Callie Girl. This is Callie Girl. You're so Callie Girl, I love you so much. Yes. I can't really see her, it's dark, but... Oh, I love you. Yeah. She was very well trained before we got her. But you know, my house will make anybody crazy, so she's a little nuts now. But she is a sweetheart. She'll get tired in a minute, I hope, and pray, Jesus, Lord help me. Usually she just comes and sleeps under my feet, but apparently she's not in the fucking mood right now, so therefore. Alright. She is recovering well, Nicole, thank you. Gimme! She's sitting on his head. People without pit bull bully dogs are probably like, what the fuck is that sound? Well, it's Tommy trying to run from Cal. Come here, Thomas, honey. I'll let you sit up here with me. Come here. She's a little bitch. Come here. Sounds like Grimly. It's awful. Hey, Jenlu. It really is. Like, if you don't have the bully dogs in your house to make these sounds constantly, it really sounds like they're murdering each other. And they're not. Oh, she's definitely the top dog. Oh, yeah. I was saying that to Scott today. He was like, no, she's not. I'm like, yeah, she is. She don't take no shit. None. Okay. So, grifting, I'm guessing we figured it out. Do you think that people in the true crime which this is not, but anyway. That is one. Chasing Jenny Adrian is one name. Chasing Jenny Adrian over and over again, like you're obsessed with us, bitch. Choke on your ice. Anyway, do you think that the people here in this community, whatever, if this is their career, this is their job, they don't want to go outside and do a different job, they want to do this job, this is what they want to do you feel like they should be able to do that? Sometimes I question if I'm going too hard at Sarah Boone and I don't talk about the victim enough. That's interesting, Jen. I mean, you know, we should be talking about George too, but, you know, you're covering the trial, you're covering her letters, you're covering her antics more so than the victim, right? Yes, yes, yes. Anyone can do what they want. So then when does it become okay to, if, let's take, who can we, I don't want to say Brittany J, because she'll get all up in her feelings. My God, who can we use in this example who won't get offended, for fuck's sake? We're going to take Cupcakes. Cupcakes, don't be offended, okay? We're just going to take you. You cover Sebastian every single day. Every day. There's no new news. There's nothing. But you've been on YouTube a while, and this is your job. It's what you do. And you have a loyal following now, and they love you so much. And, you know, you have an intro, and it takes you 30 minutes to get through it. And you do the whole deal, right? And it's an everyday fucking thing. When does it become anybody else's right to try to prevent you from doing your job if your career is YouTube? You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm trying to say? That this is her job. But when they're hurting other people, that's when I think it is an issue, when they're hurting other people, right? So if you're actually doing real life stuff, if you're getting involved on a level that isn't just discussion, where Betty, for example, she, forget about her going real life there, she was accusing the parents of unaliving them. Sparkle Pussy, is this my job? No, no. I wish it was my job. I would put a lot more dedication into it. But no, it is not my job. Once you start accusing parents or whatever in front of thousands of people, that's a major problem. Can I tell you about the screen test in Tennessee? I can tell you that it was an experiment that we did with our own mouths and our own ears. It wasn't scientific at all. It was basically testing out the theory to see what we could hear. That was it. It was a bunch of us who've heard over and over details about the scream, which I believe that there was something that was heard. I believe that. I don't know what it was, but do I believe Jody heard something? I do personally believe that. I don't know what she heard. I don't know if it was connected to Summer in any way whatsoever. I don't even know if it came from near the hill. But what we wanted to experiment with was just regular people making regular sounds and trying to see what we heard. So, you know, that's pretty fucking scientific. Based on what we knew, you know, we've already said what we've said. Yeah. Why did we let Hane keep the footage? There was no footage. There's no footage that Hane has. Are you talking about Annabella? She didn't even bring her phone with her. I personally watched her put it in her car and lock her car. Stop. You sound crazy. Literally. I watched Hane put her phone in her car and lock it myself with my own eyes. So, and that was part of the deal. That's what people had to do. If you wanted to go with us, that's what you were going to do. Because none of it was going to end up content. Tommy, I want to hug. He's being very fresh. They accuse parents or take law enforcement time away from a case. That's huge. Agreed. The other true crime channels need to call them out because it hurts the families. I agree with that. No, she absolutely does not have any footage on her phone. That's a lie. Off-topic, creators using free versions of streaming services. Is this why we can't do replay live chat? No. It's only if they've cut something out of their chat or they turned live chat off. I think you can tell who's in it when a case goes. Yeah, screaming for justice and not following it through to the trial is pretty much bullshit. Lying, making up false stories, and speaking of them as facts. Spreading misinformation. That's what I'm talking about. None of this is true yet. And they spread it. Yeah, none of it's true. Jody Sue spoke so much that she didn't realize she was telling things very suspicious. Some kind of cryptid on Chasing the Lord. Oh, don't you remember? Come on. Remember what? Jenny said she did, absolutely. Jenny said she did absolutely what? That Annabella had a phone and recorded it? She absolutely never said that. That's a lie. It's literally not true. It's never been said. Or write what you're saying in a full sentence. Stop making different comments and say what you're saying in a sentence or 2 sentences so we can keep up here. Callie. Hey, Chico. Stick to the facts. Yeah. It doesn't help a case by doing this BS. No, it doesn't. See the V footage. She said Annabella did say that. Jenny was asked to see the V footage. She said Annabella did say that. I don't know what that means. And people have questions. Clearly, they don't want to come under their real name. They got to come under Sparkle Pussy with Ernie Shell's photo. So there's that. We can do that. That's fine. Jason Hairline, Jelly of the Jody Spew stage name. I am, Stevie, it's true. You should, Sparkle Pussy. Hi, Phoenix. You should do that. Because, no. She has no footage. I mean, there just isn't any. It didn't happen. So, therefore, I don't know what to tell you. No, Captain, it's good. No, she's not a terrible liar because it's not true. I remember that being one of your main rules. No phones, yeah. We had body cameras, we absolutely did. I carried my phone with me. I didn't lock mine in no car. Hi, Spudler! You made alive. I know this is an echo chamber. This is not an echo chamber. At all. You can say whatever you want. That's why you're still here, motherfuck. If it was an echo chamber, Gavel would have deleted you already. Right? But here you are. Sparkle Pussy. What a great name. Sparkle Pussy. I thought, yeah, no. I mean, I think it's wild that people are still talking about stuff that they've made up in their mind is true. I mean, it's a little delusional and very strange, but after a while, it shows just because of your hate for us, because how you feel about us. Hey, Carrie, it's it's still not okay to just make shit up. Like that's not okay. It's not, and it's weird. Oh, definitely, G Day. There is proclaiming I did something. Yeah, just show it. Oh my god. It'll surface very soon. Just wait. With bated fucking breath. Just show it. I mean, like, what are you doing? You think we're like, oh my god, Gavel might have said that Annabella had footage of, nothing. Footage of nothing. If every minute that we were there was recorded, it would still be nothing. We didn't do anything crazy. So, I mean, what do you have footage of? Us cutting down limbs while we were searching for Summer? What? Footage of what? There is nothing interesting. You can, I don't know, put it all up. You'll go get Annabella and have her fucking put it up. The fuck? Who cares? Nobody. You will see. Dum dum dum. Nobody gives a fuck. Please put it up. Put it up on every channel. Send it to your friends. Have them put it up. Have their mother put it up. We'll put it up. If you put it up, I'm gonna post it. You put it up, I'm gonna repost it. How about that? Will that work? The minute you put it up, we're all gonna repost it. How about that? Dumb. She has not had plastic surgery yet. You gotta wait like a year before you can do that because of the scar tissue. I did not, Captain Obvious. I had a machete. Her going off over nothing makes me wonder what she really knows. Who? Jody or me? They love to hate us, Gavel. I don't know. I did. I did carry a coffee the entire time. And I kept some in my truck and had to go back and get it for refills. I was not fucking playing. And it was hot. Okay? Oh, Jody. Yeah, why is it such a big deal? Like, who gives a flying fuck? Put it all up. Put it up. Put it up. Oh, I'll check. I will. Kind of like Jasmine. I give full permission. If you have video of me, if you've got recordings of me on that hill, doing all the things, stalking, terrorizing, please put it up. If there's surveillance footage from, local gas stations, put that up too. Put up my car, that's Summerwell's car. Do all the fucking things. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. How the fuck are all of you blocked? That's weird. Like, who are you? Why is everybody in here blocked? Annabella didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. People were saying Annabella got thrown off the hill. That never happened either. Like, the whole thing's weird. You don't think that their pussy's sparkly? I think it is. I think it has glitter. Probably dollar store glitter, but glitter nonetheless. Jody has me blocked. I know that. In all her chats. Sometimes I chat to her just to make myself feel better when she's ranting, but she can't see me. So that's annoying. I'm blocked like off her channels. I can't even get in there. It's very, very frustrating. I guess I'm chucking people off the hill. I don't know. All right, Kathy. It just makes no sense. I don't understand any of it. I can't see Sparkle, so you're blocked too. Oh, a bedazzled pussy. Yes, honey. Lots and lots of glitter. Hey, TJ. I don't know. This place is a very strange place. You know, we get hyper focused on each other. There are definitely people out here hyper focused on chasing Jenny Adrian. Clearly, we've been involved in all the things. We control everything behind the scenes. We're controlling this chat with our minds right now. Um, your channels only exist because of us, and we make you put out narratives, and we also make you stalk people. We do that, and we're all connected, even though we hate each other. Not me, Jenny, and Adrian, but you know, other people that we hate or don't like, we're now in a group with. Like me, just get a load of this fucking group, okay? Me, Crystal's Crime Time, Shay's Safe Place, Scott H, TM, BK, the Squirrel, what was her name? Squall Tit, um, Q, Carlock, John QQ, Ziggy, Fred, Andy. Um, who else is there? Everybody. We're all connected in a group doing all of these things. We don't even like each other. I've never been in a group with them. What? How the fuck? The fucking how? That's what I'd like to know. Everybody who's tortured her is, yeah, all in a group together. I can't. I'm nobody and I can't see Sparkle. I can't, I don't know why. No, I don't know why. That's weird. Everybody's blocked from the boosie. Maybe they're under my porch. Maybe. Queen Mela. JSB has half the internet blocked. No idea, but I can't stand when people want to talk and block them. Yeah, it's so aggravating. But she still goes on about on about everything. Oh, she said she never said that they were top tier spiders. Also a lie. Yeah, I have mine changed from top to all. Hey, TT. Yep, motherfucking Twilight Zone. Do people really still watch JSB? Sometimes. They do that to us too. Hey, Earth. Chicken on a stick. Forgot about that. Yes, chicken on a stick is in there too. It's everybody. It's everybody. It's all the people and all the land, and none of us are even connected, and it's so fucking stupid at this point. Like, just come out with it. Just do the thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Sparkle Pussy does have a channel. And she clips... What? Who? Okay. Ernie calls Nicolina and offers to take out Tyrant Bird. I don't even know who that is. Ernie Shell hypnotizes a Scottish alcoholic with his little wee-wee. See, Sparkle Pussy looks like somebody I would like. But Ziggy goes into depth about Ernie Shell's anal BBs while shopping. Bombshell Reloaded discusses Ernie Shell's HIV. Ernie Shell's hands are smaller than a tranny he's couch surfing with. Ernie says his lips are made of butthole skin. Okay, now Jody Sue. Ziggy might have just fucked up. Ziggy, you'll never outsmart me. Fred Hill's parole in jeopardy? Was there a yellow car gold van the day Summer Wells went missing? Is Ziggy in cahoots with White Boy Radio stalking Jody Sue Brown? Oh, so now White Boy's in it too. How would Ziggy and Fred know Jody Sue Brown is being something? Ernie Shell African American training surveillance videos so thar. Okay. Okay. So she shared TM's post. Yikes, you mean his brother has molested certain children? Are you certain children, Officer Dumaro? I'm guessing between your date rape conviction and your brother diddling kids, it makes perfect sense why you are always talking about dicks, white boy radio. Well, there's that. Okay. Shared somebody named Blame Katie has a doctor that can trim that schnoz down to the bone. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay. Real general awareness. Tyrant Bird, never heard of them. The Stand. Jody Sue Brown has a new Cash App. This loser is working this YouTube like a job. She must have reached the limit of the life by the drop portal. Speaking of monsters, Jody, can we get you to turn the camera off or get them teeth fixed? Damn. Well, that was fun. Okay, Sparkle Pussy. You're something. Hey! That was a lot of dicks and buttholes and other things. What's up, Matt? I don't know, man. That was something. There's thuggies going on over there. I don't understand any of that. I don't know what that all was there. But yeah, they have to be here for a while, Prissy, because they got you blocked. I don't know. The butthole skin took me out, right? Is it BK? I don't know. I can't tell who it is, no. Or rather, who they are. Hey, Priest Moosefix. No. Jenny, who? Who do you think it is? Who it is, Jenny? Put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord so I can read it. Very likely, I would say. Yeah. Oh, you think so? Suck a dick. If that is who we think it is. Because, you know, I hate you guts. Ugh. Anyway. I don't know. That was weird. That whole thing was weird. No fair. I mean, Ernie. No, it doesn't look like a butthole. Come on. I'm gonna die. I don't think Ernie's a bad-looking guy. I think he's wackadoodle. And when he has bangs, it's very not normal-looking. His bangs are weird, and he gels them, and they should not be here like that. But then who am I to talk? I'm chasing hairline, bitch. So there's that. The runaway truth chasing, may I ask an NPOC3 question? I think about it well. Okay. No, go right ahead. You're talking about a non-profit, right? A 501c3? He's building a 14-year-old. I mean, I'm just saying, he has a handsome face. He has nice dimples. Barcode bangs. Stop it right this minute, Skilo. I cannot. Barcode bangs. Bitch. Why? Why? Kelly, you sound like a monster. Get off my dog. Stop. Come here. Is that the only time you listen to me when I talk with my teeth like that? Come here. Oh my god, that's funny. What you'll be on tonight? Gabble Geeks? Gabble Geeks will be on something? What's she gonna be on? What the fuck's she doing? Huh? Carla, I'm here listening and you're mighty cocky. I haven't even been cocky yet tonight. Do you guys think I'm cocky? The cryptids again. No, don't be scared. Cocky. Oh my god. Usually they only say that when my Boston accent comes out. And that's when I'm mad. I'm laughing right now, so definitely no. about the West Memphis and then Chad Lori podcast. Yeah, I love Prayer Garden of America. Well, that's great. Oh, that's good. I mean, everybody needs some love. My Boston showing? It is not. Not even cheeky. Yeah, maybe cheeky. Cocky. Oh my god. I I don't know. I don't know. But then again, sometimes when I have a big attitude, I don't think that I have an attitude, and Scott's like, "Your attitude's horrible." And I'm like, shut the fuck up, because it's not. I don't know. I don't find myself cocky, but some do. Hey, laundry. I got rich crickets. That's a fact. And 900 and oh, that's what Jody said. Every time I go into a case, I get another car. How many cases do you think I've covered and posted about? Like, how many cars do I actually have? How many must I have? I must have a lot of fucking cars. A lot. Like, a lot. Mercy. This is chasing with an attitude? No. No, it is not. Oh, it's not me with an attitude. Yeah, I'm like, no. Oh my god. Yeah, I have a fucking chop shop. Yeah. Pixie, I know. I'm gonna send you one. Cocky. Like, no. Cocky. How would you say it? Cocky. It's cocky, right? I'm saying it right. Cocky. 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 Cookie. I don't know. To me, it's cocky. But either way. No, yeah, Bex. I'm used to Bex. We're not allowed to speak or do anything, or no, we're not even allowed to do any of that sassy. Chop chop, HOA lady. Well, there's Summer's car, Summer's house, Summer's bedroom suite. They're so gross. They are so gross. Get a new fish, yeah. It's for Boston for cocky. No, cocky and cocky. They're two different things. Cocky, cocky. Cocky, cocky. Yeah, they sound totally different. Cocky, cocky. And then if you're caulking something, you're caulking it. You gotta caulk it. Caulk. Cocky. Cocky. Yeah, they're all different. All three. Oh, thanks, Jimmo. No, you can't have it in a house. Allegedly, I got my house before, no, after Summer went missing. After, except it was 2 years before. My truck also 2 years before. That's the one I own. My truck. That's my truck. $500,000 house. Cul-de-sac Karens. I'm gonna make a fucking t-shirt that says cul-de-sac Karens. Beesh. I'm gonna wear that shit proud as a motherfucker too. Hi, my name is Cul-de-sac Karen. Yeah, it's called adulting. Like, yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, that's another thing. Like, some people absolutely love PG. They love Ziggy. They love Ernie. You know, they love Nicolina. They love whoever. Who, and you might think that person got an attitude, or that person's a bitch, or, you know, they're cocky, or whatever. But it's all about who you like and what you like. Maybe you like people who cuss nonstop and pray at the same time. Biatch. Maybe you don't. Maybe you like people who debunk, so you probably like nonsense. You just want to hang out in a chat and talk or whatever. So you might like somebody else. That's okay too. Like, you can like whoever the fuck you like. Well, some people, probably love Ziggy. Fred does. That's her husband. That's her husband, honey. Maybe I like authenticity. I mean, you should. Hey, finest. Jenny, the squad. That's who the fuck we are. I think people don't like us because they've tried to also come between us and it hasn't worked. Like, it just don't work. You can try if you want to, but it just hasn't worked. So, I mean, that's frustrating, I'm sure. Like, our friendship is beyond this app, you know. It went beyond the app once we all met in person. And I mean, I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why it bothers people so much. But it does. If you don't do fuck shit, nothing to worry about. I love my cockies. They're stretchy. I can stay agile if I need to scissor kick someone in the back of the head. Salty sea. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, but if Ziggy and Fred are in love, then Ziggy and Fred are in fucking love. And that's it. What can you do? I rooted for them, but I'm a disappointment to her. Ziggy says I'm a disappointment. I'm a traitor because I am a well supporter or something. That that was something there. I was like, I'm a disappointment to Ziggy. Okie dokie. I don't even know. Does it bought Cammy? Yes. Oh yes, it does. Oh yeah. I agree, Skilo. I don't, Little Dev, but I think she's around. Yeah, when it involves kids, Bex. And, this this involves kids a lot on here. It does because they're being covered. I'm trying to handle it, Jen. It's hard though, I mean, I had to reevaluate things. Like, I disappointed Ziggy. What am I gonna do? What exactly can I do to redeem myself? I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, GJ, I agree. I'm Lady Rebel. It's beyond. Hey, Yoper gal. Do you ever think people on this app are just jealous because some people can use their brain properly and not allow YouTube to take over their brains? I mean, I can say that I let it take over my brain in Summer's case for a while. I did. That's the truth. I did, and I regret it, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And we've always said the same thing. No matter who it is, put them bitches under the jail. Doesn't matter who it is. Dawn, Candace, Jody, fucking Andy, Fred, a stranger, the neighbors, a neighbor we don't know about, whoever. Whoever. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care who it is. I would want to go to all their court dates. I would want to see them suffer if something happened to her and they find out that they did it. Whoever the fuck it is. Period. But we don't know. I think Scott went to open the door and got attacked by buggies. Who did you just put out here? Who's that? Who's that? Nobody. No, Callie. God, you're heavy, man. Stop. Don't get me. Ow. God bless. How's your leg there? Jeez. It's like When she went to hop off, she did not hop her leg off, and it hit the other thing. If you have the lights on out here, the moths come and they will attack you. They're like Mothra. Mothra. Let me see. In my opinion, Kansas hurts. Some are bad, or someone sold her to death. Well, that's a very lovely statement. I can tell you definitely are from PG's chat. I, good Lord in heaven, I wouldn't quite say it like that. Do we know that her parents did anything? No, we don't. Do we know that a neighbor did? No, we don't. And everybody is entitled to their opinion unless that opinion crosses over into real life. I get so confused with the side stuff of Summer Wells. Some of those holes are deep. The one that keeps coming up in my algorithm, and I'm like, wait, she's got interesting thoughts. Who? Brought a dog, claims she found bones. Yeah, Bex, it's a lot. I'm doing a video on the streets of ambiguity. That's a hard word to say, but I know what it means. It's interesting. Now she's, oh, Cammy. Ambiguity. Ambiguity. Moths aren't mean. No, they're not, but they're not the brightest. Little Dev, I pray that Summer's case will be solved soon. I can't wait to see justice for Summer, whatever that looks like. Whatever it looks like, you know. It's very difficult, you know. Be careful, guys. But yeah, definitely sassy. Well, it definitely affects, you know, let's imagine for a minute that Summer's parents did nothing to her. Nothing at all. Whatever her life was like, we don't know. You shouldn't even be making up stories about it because that's gross. But we don't know. So if her parents really are feeling deep loss, for people to add on to it is just disgusting. Just like any other case. Just like Sebastian's case. Just like doing that to any parent. Daniel Robinson's dad. Caleb Harris's family. Kylie Rodney's family. Quentin Simon's grandmother. Anybody. It's wrong. It's wrong. Quentin Simon's grandmother, BJ, was on Queen's panel last night, I want to say. And she said she had to stop people from family members from coming to the house to comfort her during the time that they were searching for Quentin because she didn't want people like Betty and them attacking those people and pulling their real lives into the situation. We're all in this community together, whether you like it or not. Hey, Tawanda. We're all here together, right? Even if we don't like Betty or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're all seen as in this community. And she went to the point of harassing that family so badly that BJ couldn't even have people come over to comfort her. That one sentence alone tells you the damage that people on YouTube have done to victims' families. It's beyond comprehension that people think that that's okay because they get so involved in the case, so caught up, that they just want to see justice at whatever cost. So people rooting Betty on and encouraging her to keep going, keep going, keep going. And she did, to the point where BJ couldn't even grieve, couldn't even process what was happening to her grandchild or where her grandchild was at that point in time. That's fucking sickening. That is sick. And it's like we don't care. It's like our feelings are fucking turned off, and it's disgusting. Yeah, they didn't, TT. It's so sick. Yeah, Betty said that she was going to be there to the bitter end. Just like she's going to be there to the bitter end with Sebastian. You're a fucking liar. That's what the fuck you are. Because you never showed up to Leilani's court dates, but you were going to be at every fucking court date. Then you lied and said you got the sheriff demoted, you fucking liar. I put out a video on that. You did nothing. He's still there, handling 2 different jobs at the same time. Accolades to him. You did nothing except yell with a fucking bullhorn, you lunatic. You did nothing. Psycho. Hey, Taylor. I'm not a Wells supporter, never have been. I don't think people should lie about them, harass them, and claim. Yeah, Gavel is not a Wells supporter. My support wanes from fucking minute to minute. I know that people remember me coming back from the Wells, and I had that live, and I was so frustrated with all the new things and what I believed and how I felt, and I said that my views did like a 180. And then I removed the live. I just didn't even want it up there. Because I was speaking from my gut. And I just felt like it was going to cause more problems than solve any. And it wasn't helping Summer. So I took it down. But, you know, it's a very difficult case. It really is. Because you just don't know what the fuck to believe. You don't. Oh, Carla, you have no idea if the boys are classy or not. Anybody can look classy. We don't know. No, Sparker, they don't care that they're real people. They don't care. Whose animals that belong in a cage? If you're saying that some of the parents or some of the people who we think could have possibly done something, possibly, we don't know for sure, but possibly, right? If you're saying they're animals and they need to be in a cage, what about people like the ones on here accusing them day in and day out, making up SA stories, making up abuse stories, making up she was sold stories? Don't those motherfuckers belong in a cage too? Because you're out here putting stuff on these babies that we don't know for sure happened. We don't know what happened. You know, if it comes out that such things have happened to these children, that's one thing. But you can't make it up prior, right? You can't just make it up because you feel it. I mean, you could be right. But what if you're wrong? The hecklers are going to go to the wrong people and it probably won't end well. No. Lil Dove. It's easy to get wrapped up in drama. If you didn't get emotional about missing kids, I would wonder why, but it's okay to step back and check yourself. Yeah. And I think that that's, you know, where we all went. We had to check ourselves and go, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. We've got to just stop and, you know, check out good ending news report from WLUK-TV out of Green Bay, Wisconsin about a 3-year-old they found in a cornfield. That's very good. Yeah, I agree with you, Carla. I think we all want justice. We just don't know how to get there, right? There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of children who are missing right now. To continuously focus on Summer and Sebastian is crazy. It's absolutely fucking exploitation, and it's crazy. You can't tell me out of one side of your face you give a fuck about children, and then out of the other side of your face, only post about 2 children. The 2 children that bring views. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You can say it all day, but it's bullshit. It's just not true. It's not true. You can't tell me you care about all kids and their well-being and the abuse that kids endure and not cover, 99% of the kids, 99.9999% of the kids who are missing. It's bullshit. You're lying. It's just not true, right? So when do people hop on a case? If you just sit back and watch, just watch. If the views are going up because there's somebody to hate, and I've been saying this for 3 years, it'll never go viral unless there's somebody to hate. It just won't. It just won't. Kylie Rodney's case. You could hate all those people. The Idaho 4, Brian Koberger, or whoever else they blamed. Sebastian. You can either hate the Proudfoots or Seth. Take your fucking pick. Because people hate them all. The Wells. You hate them. Michael Vaughn's case. That didn't go viral. Why? It went viral in a tiny little portion of YouTube. Why? Because Brandy wasn't going for it. She was not going for it. She didn't let Tyler talk. You guys are not pulling her into that. She refused. There was nothing anybody could do about it. And that was the end of it. So, Monkey deserves less attention because you can't find somebody to truly hate in his case? That's not right. If the parents aren't speaking out or giving interviews that people can pick apart, or there's not enough social media information to gather an opinion, their cases go nowhere. Nowhere. Because there's nobody to hate. You have to have a villain. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. I mean, Gabby Petito, Brian, Quentin Simon, Leilani, the West Boys, the adoptive parents, and that didn't even get to go viral because they only spoke a little bit, just a little bit. The other case there with the, that Molly was all over, where the young boy was killed in the street. I can't even think of the name of it right now. What was that little boy's name? Yeah, she did. She did. You have to. You have to have a villain. And it's something that's so clear. It's what our own country does to us, right? They just separate us to make sure we all hate each other. Oh, God. Terrible mother. She threatened to put her only baby she has left in an animal cage. I don't think she was threatening that. I think she said it out of frustration. I don't think that she threatened to do that, though. Like she was gonna do it or something. I mean, was it a bad moment in time? Definitely. I know I was shocked when I heard it. I did not like that at all. But I also get a frustrated parent who's just fed the fuck up because their child's missing and, YouTubers are douchebags. She's frustrated. Why do people continue to support child abusers? Well, I mean, I don't think that there's any proof that Brandy abused her child, though. The Glera. Hi, Mama Bear. Cash Gernon. Damn it, why couldn't I remember his name? Whatever happened with that case? What happened? Where's the guy who did all of that? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know what happened with that case. I know that he was arrested, but they thought he was crazy, right? What the fuck was his name? And Cash Gernon's grandma's around, and she's doing bills and stuff like that, right? White boy protects. What? Don't come in here saying that kind of crazy shit. What are you talking about? White boy lockdown and Glera. What are y'all talking about? Oh, Carla, I am very sorry. Keep us fighting. Yeah, this is what they want you to do. Darian Brown. Thank you, little dove. Darian Brown. He was charged with capital murder. Cash got lost in some of Sebastian drama. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You too, Carla. Hi, Georgette. Yeah, I could not remember either of their names. There have been a lot of fucking heartbreaking cases. I can tell you that tomorrow, Ryan Finds Truth is going to be covering a case about. Oh, it's just a horrible case. I read about it today in North Carolina. It is fucking horrible. You guys should definitely tune in. It is terrible, and I don't understand how in the world this lady got away with what she did. She was a foster mother. She adopted these kids. Wait till you hear what happened to them. Absolutely horrible. It reminds me of Harmony Montgomery's case. You'll see. Benny Keys did the case with the boy in the street. The lady's name was Monica. The little boy was Cash. Lady Rebel. Yeah. Yeah, Little Deb, me too. I guess this all happened out near, it wasn't Fayetteville. I can't think of the name of the place, but, oh my god. It's a horrible story. You should tune in tomorrow. Oh, that's the cat. No, she wasn't a vlogger. She's like 63 years old. And apparently she has a lot of different names and has been all over the fucking place. It was just awful. Cash Gun and Justice Family was active in all the chats, but became another handle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what her name is now, but I know for sure she's around because she's been talking about the bill they're trying to pass for families. Do you remember Xavier Harrelson? I do. I do. Harmony was a horrible case. One of the worst that I've heard ever. That one of the worst, and I can't believe they let the stepmother out of jail. That's fucking baffling to me. But families never stop looking for answers. Madeline McCain would be 21 now. That's crazy. I remember hearing about it 20 years ago. Yeah, Kayla's a fucking monster. Animal. Sparker, I have followed Dan Markel's case since the beginning. It is one of the most intriguing cases I've ever come across because of Charlie Adelson, mostly, and Wendy too. But I don't think they're gonna arrest Wendy. They got the mother, and they're talking about wire transfers and money or her going to the house or I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do there. But they didn't arrest the dad because they kept him in the dark about everything. So. Cash Gurn and Family Justice working. Yeah, definitely. I saw something the other day that they put up. I'm old because I remember the Madeline case. I know. What is Deep saying? There's a special place in hell for Kayla's and Jen Soto's of the world. I've tried so hard not to follow Madeline Soto's case. It's way too triggering. I did hear the other day somebody was playing the interview with Jen Soto. Motherfuck. She was saying that Madeline would sleep in the room upstairs because she needed to sleep downstairs. And so he had come over, or he was there, and she asked him to make sure that she was ready for school. And I'm like, what? She's 13, like 12, 13 years old. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't, TJ. I cannot. Because you know that she knew something. Ugh. I can't. Like, why were they upstairs together? Why were you downstairs and they were upstairs? Why? I don't understand that one. It makes me sick. Harmony's stepmom can go to her grave saying, I don't care. Yeah. She wouldn't have been in danger. No, the minute the fuck she got away from him, you run and you tell somebody. You tell somebody what he did. Immediately. God. Ugh. Hey, damaged goods. I can't stand what happened to Madeline. I can't. 8 years old, I can't. I just can't. It's so triggering. Ugh. Stop it, Callie. That sound is gross. Oh, she's licking her paws. Callie. Hold on. Callie. Please don't do that. This is the worst sound ever. Sounds like suction cups or something. Blech. There's nothing but drama, and I have yet to see it actually help a case. I know. I don't know that it helps. I think just putting out the information and then following up with the information is really the only way to do it. And it's the only way you can help. You know, make a video that has the pertinent information, post it once a week or something, keep their names on your community wall, update when there's updates. You know, if there's a new news update, then you make another video and you put it out there. But all of the speculation, all of the assumptions and trying to figure out what happened, it'll drive you mad. It will drive you bonkers. You feel like you're actually involved in the case, and you're not involved in the case. Like, I really thought I'm involved in Summer's case. Like, I'm involved. Because your mind gets so invested in trying to figure it out. Every little detail, like, how are we going to figure this out? There's got to be a way to figure this out. What time did they say they did this? What time did this happen? What time did that happen? We don't even know if we have the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? We know what has been reported. We know what the TBI has said, and we know what Candace and Dawn have said. Dawn wasn't there, so that doesn't help us. We know what Grandma briefly said in her interview. That's what we know. What do you do with that information? Go over it 950,000 fucking times in your brain until you remember every minute of everything that you can possibly remember, and it's doing no good. It's like you're not helping. You're making yourself crazy right now. And then you end up building a community of people who are as invested as you are, right? Because we were all going live about Summer constantly. So you create this community, and then when you personally can't take it anymore, what are your people? Like, what? You've created a community, and now you're like, okay, well, I'm done. I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else I can do. The whole thing is just, it's crazy. I'll never do it again. I won't give up on Summer, but I'll never do it again. Yeah. I hope we will know what happened to Summer. I don't think that they are giving up on her at all. I don't think so. I don't. I believe that they're gonna follow this through to the end until they figure out what happened. I pray that that's what happens. I don't know. You had a full notebook on Summer's case. You were too obsessed, yeah? Yeah. And it never ends, right? Well, Chico, it's like, it takes a long time to get to that point where you're like, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Like, you get on YouTube and you find these people who are as interested as you are in this case. And together you form a community. And you want to, you think for a fucking random moment that you're all doing good. Everybody is doing good because we're talking about it constantly and we're somehow going to figure this out. But it's a delusion. It's not true. It's not actually true. You're not going to figure it out. You're not better than the FBI or the police. Like, I'm not better. I don't know anything about any of it. You're just a person on YouTube who gave a fuck about a little girl who showed up on an Amber Alert, and you become involved. It's just too involved. And you hope that something that somebody could think of in your chat or you break something. Oh my god, like they haven't thought about that yet. It really is. It's like an ego thing. Like, who do you think you are actually? Do you, and those are the questions I ask myself. Who do you think you are? You're not solving this case. Like, are you helping right now? Are you actually helping? And my answer was no. I'm literally not helping. Like, I'm getting into arguments with people, I'm fighting with people. It's turned into drama. So, not only am I not helping Summer, I'm not helping myself. I'm not helping the creator that I'm arguing with because we're going back and forth. So, what the fuck am I doing? And I just couldn't, I couldn't anymore. You know, it just became something where I had to ask myself, are you helping her or exploiting her? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it would be the same with Sebastian's case. If I was in it, I think I would feel the same way because I have strong feelings on his case. I just don't talk about it because at this point, we've all become so fucking critical of each other that everything that you say is taken, twisted, fucking turned upside down and inside out. That the minute you put something out that you want to talk about, especially if it's a child's case, the people who hate you are going to take that information and try and twist it, turn it, and do all the fucking things. So you're right back to where you started, arguing with people. It's not worth it. It's frustrating as fuck. And it's not worth it. I'm not better than the FBI? No. Yeah, we're just people on the fucking outside looking in. We don't know anything. We could be, you know, there's some of us who believed Candace and Dawn. There's some of us who don't believe Candace and Dawn. What makes what I believe better than what you think? Nothing. They could be the biggest liars in the fucking world. But just because I believe them, that makes my opinion better than your opinion? No. No. But if you're out here doing harm, then that's a different fucking story. Balance is important. It's so easy to get obsessed. All that time wasted from doing actual help in the real world as well as from your own family, yeah. It's unhealthy and some are now permanently damaged. They are. They actually are. Our words have fucking meaning and they can hurt people. And I don't think that many of us give a fuck. You know, sometimes you get so involved that you say anything. Like, there are people out here like, I love Summer more than her parents do. I love Sebastian more than his parents do. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know them. No, you don't. It's fucking weird to say. Stop saying stuff like that. It's hurtful to the parents. And people, well, they shouldn't be watching YouTube. Well, you shouldn't be on here talking about their kid then. Well, like, what are you talking about? A good example is Betty, who said, I'm talking on my own channel about Chris and Katie, and if they're not members or subscribers over here, then I'm not talking to them. Well, you're talking to 10,000 people who watched your video, and you're insinuating that they offed their child. That's literally what the fuck you're saying right now. So that is harassing them. That's hurting them. You can't do that. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, the judge told you you can't do it. And you're still like, yes, I can. No, you can't. God. It'd be worth the headaches if they were actually making a difference in helping these cases, but we're not. No. Summer will be found. She'll get justice. Lies never stay hidden long. I agree. A lot of these people use missing children to make money because they know people are interested and will watch. That's true. I mean, at this point, when you do step back and you look at your own behavior and everybody else's, you can see what's happening, but how do you stop it? It takes every individual to have their own line, their own, okay, am I actually helping or hurting? And if you never ask yourself that question and your chat's encouraging you to continue, then you're going to continue. You've built a community around Sebastian. There is a Sebastian community now, and there are a handful, more than a handful, of creators. This is what they do every day. That's it. That's what they do every day. And it's not going to stop for a while. It's already 6 months, but we spent, what, at least 2 solid years on Summer's case. Like, overall, the YouTubes. Some people still do. So we're still it's just beginning still. And it's sad. But I don't think there's anything we can do. And that was one of the questions, is calling them out the right thing. Calling out and correcting misinformation. I think correcting the misinformation is important. But people don't care, because as soon as you call them out, they're just going to fucking reply to you in a video. And now you're just going back and forth. TPE says, I still feel like I want to correct misinformation when and if it's relevant, though. I think there is a respectful way of doing it. Am I right to do that? I think so, because here's the other awful part, right? If you've got a chat with 800 people in it, and your video ends up getting 10,000 views of misinformation, and you go put out the actual information, and you're just doing an upload, and you haven't built that chat of 8, 9, 10, 1,000 people, how many people, a very little percentage, are going to see the correction versus the misinformation? So they're just going to keep spreading the misinformation. And that's where it becomes frustrating as hell. Because you want people to see it, but if you're not every fucking day and that algorithm live, go, 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 it's just not going to make that big of a dent, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people do like to listen to the misinformation. I don't think that it bothers them at all. I think they like it. I don't think it fucking bothers them in the least bit. Correcting bad info is necessary. In my opinion, it's how you get lies made up about you. It's not an easy thing to deal with. No, it's not. In my opinion, that's what people want. These channels have the facts, good coverage. Don't get views because it's not drama. True. True. Frenchie Tribe, BHB saw BJ in the chat last night and made sure to taunt her in our live this morning. She's relentless. She is relentless. She is relentless. So she saw BJ Quentin's grandma, or BJ Brittany J? Hey, Terry. I think correcting misinformation in a respectful way is fine. We don't have to attack. And we don't have to attack each other, yeah. Yeah, I think if your hashtags, too, the hashtag mess, I think if the hashtags are right and people are searching for his name, they may come up with, but you have to, title it, too. Misinformation, Sebastian Rogers, that kind of thing. Otherwise, people aren't going to see it. And it sucks. I don't know. Oh, a lot of people love to be in the drama. It makes them happy, actually. they thrive more off of that than anything else. That's clear. We've seen it here how many fucking times? Like, any little word that you say, somebody got to go make a community post. Shut up. You're stressing people out. Like, actually stressing people out. Just stop. It's enough. Like, we all got it hard out here these days. Things are not easy in life right now. Period. You know, last week, this, not the week we're in, last week, I attended my aunt and then my uncle's funerals. Both gone, just like that. One, he was terminal, so we knew that that was coming at some point. But the other one was a complete fucking shock. A complete shock. Like, absolutely shocking. My youngest aunt had no idea, and her daughter found her dead in the house. The point is, you never know what the fuck somebody's going through. You don't know, and you're out here just attacking them or making up stuff about them. You don't know what the fuck they're dealing with in real life. Like, you might just be the person who takes that last piece of straw and puts it on somebody's fucking back. Do you want to be that person? No. And I'm not talking about clipping somebody's words and replaying them to correct misinformation, Jody. I'm talking about picking at people to the point where they want to punch you in your face. You know what I mean? Like, picking and picking and picking. It gets to the point where you're just like, okay, either I've got to log off or something drastic's gonna happen, because you just get sick of it. You get sick of it around here. People are so fucking petty and bitchy and ridiculous and twisting of the bullshit that it gets to you. It's frustrating as fuck sometimes. Other times, when a bitch is feeling petty, you don't really care. But in the moment when you're dealing with everything else, ugh, it may be the wrong day for the wrong person. No, they don't care, Chico. You're right. They don't. You don't know how close to the edge the person is you're lying about. You don't. I've been severely depressed and have a great person to talk to. That's good, little dove. Yeah, TPE, I think that that's a good way to do it. If you're... There is so much misinformation. Just in Sebastian's case alone, I heard somebody say today they'd never heard the story of how Seth and Katie met when Katie was 12. Okay. You know, I'm not saying everybody's going to hear everything. What I am saying is this. You're out here calling these people every name, every fucking name under the sun, right? From the P word to abusers to narcissists to all the things. Everything that you can think of, depending on which one you hate more, Seth or the Proudfoots. And you don't even know all the details? Like, you don't know all the details. So, what do you know? Are you just listening to gossip and making a show about it? Because you're alive every fucking day. So, either you're just going by bits and pieces that you hear, or you have somebody else researching and feeding you information, or you really don't give a fuck at the end of the day. Because everybody's heard how they met. He's talked about it. Like, so many people have talked about it. And then, the actual facts of the case, what we do know, those have been twisted, turned into a pretzel. By the time it all comes out and you listen to these creators, you're like, Are we even talking about the same case? Are we? I don't even fucking know. Because they just make up stuff in their own minds. Like these lights show him being abducted. Shocking. No. What? Why? Why are you saying something like that? Why are you pulling people in and pulling on their heartstrings and making them believe that you can see something in this shadow black video that's not there? That's legit, it's not even there. But you're making people believe that it is. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And then you're insinuating the types of cars people have. Don't think that people didn't pick up on that. Because if they're fucking thinking, they did pick up on it. They know what you're trying to insinuate. And I don't like being talked to like, I'm on TikTok shop or something. I don't like that. You're never going to believe this. I'm not? Okay. And then making me wait like you're a whole salesperson. Like you're showing me the same video that you've showed 9 other times. You'll have to wait, but this is breaking news. No, I'm not gonna wait. What the fuck is this that I'm even watching right now? What? Like a major development that nobody's ever heard before, but first you're gonna show me the same video that you've already played 9 fucking times? Like, do you think I'm a clown? No, I'm not gonna sit through this. I'm not. It's really disrespectful. And then you're talking in this language that is very much manipulative. You're selling me. You're trying to sell me. This is a child's missing case. And you're trying to pull me along, to make me stay in your live stream or your video to the end. You know those videos, they're like, I'm going to teach you 5 ways to hack the YouTube algorithm, and the last one is the best one, so stay tuned. Get the fuck. The minute I hear that, I'm like, nope, I don't even want to hear it now. You can't even have my view, because I don't even want to hear it now. I love it so much, Deedles. Good night. I can't. Like, don't do that. Just tell me what you have to say, and then hang up. Because this is annoying. Means nada. I asked earlier, wasn't that live video debunked? Why are we doing it again? I don't know, because it's brand new. The way that it's overlaid shows all the things of everything that's there, and everything. I don't know. I don't know. But you're like pulling me in and making me think you got information, and the way that you're talking to me is like you're trying to sell me a George Foreman grill or something. What am I waiting for right now? Are you going to tell me the secret to life? Like, oh my god, there's a big moth. Get your ass off me. I don't mind moths, but I don't want you crawling on me. Unless you're one of those furry moths. The little white ones, those are super adorable. Croutons coming home. Yeah, like I don't know, like a George Foreman grill, like a fucking, they're selling you a timeshare in Florida, and you got to go through all the things before you get to the thing. Like, what am I buying right now? No, I don't know. It seems like quite a tactic to me, but people are sitting through it. I mean, they're watching it. So what the fuck can you do? You just sit there and you're like, okay, not me. I am watching it. I'm shutting it off. You're pissing me off. Don't give me 7 things, and every single time the last 2 are the best 2 things, and I gotta sit through this whole fucking thing. I'm forwarding it. Don't do that. No. And I know it's a hook, it's a trick. I get it. Do that when I'm buying face cream for my wrinkles. Don't do that in a missing child's case. Do that when you're trying to sell me an ebook, for content at the end of your live stream. Not in a missing child's case. Like, what the fuck are you doing to me right now? It's so icky. It's icky. I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. It's just it's horrible. I can't. You live in a swamp in Florida and you love it. Well, all right. Too creative, but I bet you gotta listen. It's a human nature to want to know. Yeah, they all are. I mean, we're all crazy at the end of the day, right? I mean, yeah, that's true. It's a mind fuck, and new people they get drugged right into it, and they don't know that they're being mind fucked because they just found this channel, So they're over there like, oh my god, he knows all the things, and he's talking to secret neighbors, and the neighbors know, so I gotta listen. But first, for only $19.99, you too can watch this video one more good time. Hold please. We finna watch the video. Oh, thank you for all the memberships. Please donate to my GoFundMe. What the fuck is going on? Do you realize this kid's missing? Like, this is a whole human being that's missing? I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels gross to me. I know better and still get sucked in. Sometimes you do. Like, if I'm telling you about a solved case, or like when I do live streams and we're going over a case and somebody already knows the case, I definitely don't want you coming in telling us the ending to the case. That's like going to a movie and the motherfucker next to you already saw the movie and they're gonna fucking tell you the end. You want to punch him in the head. Like, can you shut the fuck up, please? Thanks. It's the same thing. Yeah, you want that level of anticipation when you're like premiering a live stream or something like that. You don't want somebody to come in and tell you the fucking ending already. Like, get out. Get out. But this is an active, ongoing case that's happening right now to a real boy who's really not here. He really isn't. Why are you clickbaiting him to death? It's horrible. It's horrible. And then you got Betty making AI pictures of Katie Proudfoot with blood all over her. I'd have sued your ass to the moon and back. You done lost your fucking mind, bitch. I can see one person over there I know for a fact is being mind fucked and they refuse to see it. It's so frustrating. It's interactive for the class. It's a way of trying to understand human nature as hard as it is to see. Deborah, only sometimes. Tasha. Sparker. Ma'am. Sir. This bitch. This bitch here. This bitch here. Oh, this bitch here. I was so baffled with this friggin'. She still got it up because she don't give two fucks in a bucket what a judge says. You see what this bitch did? Do you see what this bitch did? Did Katie Proudfoot do the unthinkable? For that alone, you need your entire ass whooped. Come on now. Come on now. That's unbelievable that you would do that to a mother. It's unbelievable. Like, you've really fucking lost your whole hookup. That's why the judge ordered the protection orders. Because you're a psycho. You're not allowed to do stuff like that. You just aren't. You just missed the thumbnail of Betty's ass. She's so crazy, man. I don't understand what the hell she's doing. I don't. Some of the shit that she puts out here. Oh my god. Clear Seth Rogers bridges. I mean, look at this. What is this face, ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am. What the hell are you doing? But she getting the views, honey. She is. Look at this. Are you okay, lady? Are you okay? Are you fucking okay? What are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? It's just bad. And then she got clown noses on JLR, and I. It's just shocking what she's doing. Sumner County violated my rights. Do people even know what the First Amendment is? Like, do they know why it was created, why it's there? You're not allowed to do all the things. You're not. You're not. You're just not allowed to do all the things. You think you are, but you ain't. She does need to be evaluated. Mm-hmm. Dee Dee, same. Making a mockery of real lives. These are real people. Sebastian's a real kid. Katie's a real mom with feelings. You are a real lunatic for doing this bullshit. You're right, Marie. If people start to tag Team YouTube, that will happen. But a lot of people want to watch her, for whether they hate watching her or not. Whatever it is. I wait for the clip channels, 99% of the time. But come here. Hello, children of the corn. Hello. Hi. What are you two doing? The barks are so loud. You're trying to murder me, right? Oh. Supercalifragilistic. You know I don't want you to do that. What? What happened? Your breath smell like chicken. I don't like that. It's not okay. It's crazy. You can tell who's never been punched in the face before. That's like one of my sayings, Chico. There was a situation at Quentin Simon's house. A lady, Aileen, went down there. She was protesting the protesters. And a lot of people to this day think that it was a very bad idea. A lot of people are very against it. I supported it 1,000,000%, and I'll tell you why. These big mouth bitches think they're untouchable. They think they're unapproachable because you know how a loud bitch is. They're loud, they're in your face, they're keyboard warriors, but they act like because they got boots on the ground, they'll beat your ass or something. This lady, Aileen, went down there with her dogs in a fucking baby cart stroller. Them. Oh, goodness. She trolled them. She yelled at them. She told them about themselves. She did all the fucking things. And I felt like it was time, because a lot of these bitches have never been punched in the face. And it shows. It shows. If you've been punched in the face a couple good times for your mouth running, you know that, like, oh, I could get punched in the face. Like, I might could get punched in the face right now. So you don't go as crazy. But you can tell some of these women, they've never been hit. Like, in the face. Punched in the mouth. And, like, Betty, I think she's one of them. I know that she has the charges with her ex or whatever. But it seemed to me like she was the aggressor in those situations. I don't know if he ever turned around and punched her in the mouth. Not that he should have done it, but in her life, you can tell that she's this person by looking at her town hall meetings. The way that she talks to the representatives in her town is crazy. Like, you are extremely entitled. Somebody put up a poll. Do you think that Betty's having a mental health break or just having a tantrum? I think she's just having a tantrum. I don't know that Betty has any mental illness that I can think of. I think she is a very arrogant, entitled person who feels like she's smarter than a lot of other people. She tries to use words in a way that seem like she's making sense, but they don't make sense if you know what you're talking about. So she puts all this together, talks over herself. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about half the time, and people buy it. She's like that in all facets, from politics to her local government to these cases. She thinks she's the one in the room who's smarter than everybody else, and she ain't. She's just crazy. Yeah, she's stepping on other people's rights, and she needs to shut up. Shut up, ma'am. Oh, I cheered her on. Yeah, I did. I did because I felt like no, Chico. There are only probably well, now there's 3 people that I probably couldn't come face to face with because I know for sure. I know my own self. I could not restrain myself from becoming physical more than likely. I'm not saying I'd whoop their ass. I'm not saying I'm tougher than they are. I'm not saying that I would do all the things. But there are at least 3 people on this app that I know if I came face to face with, it would not end well. We would be in trouble, right? Most of the other ones, whatever. I think we could have a conversation. Even if we don't like each other, we could probably sit down, have a coffee, figure it out, and move on. But there are some people on here that agitate you to your fucking core. Betty's one of them. If I ever seen her doing all that fuck shit in front of the Wells or Quinton's, it just would end horribly. It would end horribly. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not not playing, you know, babies crying and screeching outside of the house when you've got a man who's not well and kids with autism in the next houses. I wouldn't be able to. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah, Betty's definitely. Molly's one of them for me. Mm-mm. She's so damn arrogant. I couldn't do it. There's no way we would be able to converse and come to an understanding. Like our views are so far apart. There's no way. There's no possible way. The evil that I've seen these people do is beyond. And after you've watched them for so long, you're just like, wow, there's no getting through to you. There's no changing your disgusting behavior. And because you do it case after case after, I mean, at least Molly stopped and she's, wherever the fuck she's at. Betty just keeps going because she thinks she's right. She thinks what she's doing is righteous. And that's fucking sick. That is sick to me. Tasha. I would skip to the jailhouse. Yeah, Molly would just laugh. She don't care. Look, if something happens to me, don't let that bitch talk about my case ever. Yeah, Chico, I'm the same. Like, if anything ever happened, please, Lord, don't let them talk about it. Please don't let them. Please don't let them. They'd be pulling up every live stream, all the things. They'd be, talking about my abusive husband who beats the shit out of me. I mean, he's in there right now, and I've been live all this time. I mean, he hasn't come out to whoop me yet. Hopefully he don't. Uh, but all the things. Yeah, she has convinced herself. Simple assault, $500 bond in Memphis. My husband's from Memphis, so he's he's got that Memphis attitude. She knows it's wrong, blissful. I believe that. I believe she does. Pixie, right? Thank you, Momo. You guys bailed me out. I appreciate that. I definitely need bill money. Because, I mean, the truth is, my mouth is probably as bad as Betty's. I mean, Betty she doesn't even really cuss like that. But Molly does. I mean, we'd just be out there calling people they would be screaming at each other words, made up fucking swears that people have never heard. Yeah, man. He does. He says that when he hears himself on video. He's like, damn, I'm country as hell. But yeah, he got the mang. Betty and MGL for sure have added a third person recently who's a hot mess. I need to log off and help others. Oh, Tasha, I know. I know. Hmm. Yeah, you can imagine this house, Chico, with a Memphis guy and a Boston woman when we argue. It's something altogether different with the Boston accent. When it gets to be too pronounced and I'm a mile a minute, he's like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now. He just gives up at that point. Like, what? What are you saying right now? You fucking know what I'm saying. No? Your Boston's way out of control. You need to take it down. You need to stop because you're not even pronouncing nothing now. Pop your ass for me. Oh, it's a Memphis thing. Yeah. Your mother's a hoa. My son is getting better with my Boston accent. Like if I'm out here just talking shit to the dogs or to Scott, at first he'd be like, "What did you say, Ma?" Nothing. I didn't say anything. He's like, "Is that your Boston accent?" Yeah, that's my Boston accent. Get out of here. You don't need to ever hear my Boston accent. Because he's a good boy. I don't want him hearing it. MSM putting BHP on the news. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It fueled her psychoticness, for sure. My daughter said she made cookies. Honey. We got cookies? I love cookies. But Tommy, man, bye. Stop. Oh, hold on. Let me see here. Bing! It's Thomas the Train. He my name is Thomas the Train. And Cali Girl. That's uh-oh. It's the black cat in the window. Black cat in the window. Look at her. There she is. I swore I was never going to get a cat. Look at this motherfucker here. Guess who spoils the cat more than anybody in the house, guys? The person who despises cats. Mm-hmm. There you go. His name is Loki Toki. He's a toker. He's a smoker. He's a midnight joker. I never seen him in the sun. We make up a million songs for this fucking cat. He's a Loki. He's a Toki. It's a midnight smoky. Yeah, it's Scott. Scott is the one who spoils the cats. Meow. Hi. What happened, little kitty? Come on, Braid. Go, Brady. Go. Bradu. Come on, little mama. No, not you, cat. It's a kitty. That's a Loki. It's a Toki. It's a midnight smoky. Oh, it never hurt no one. Let me show you Callie. Hold on. Callie. Sit. Thank you. Okay. All right. No, come on. Leave the cat alone. Let's go. here we go with this bullshit here. Shh. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. That's the name of little mama. Come on. Come on, Papa. No, you're not going in there. You're a good boy. I love you. Good night. Terror squad here. That's the name of the little mama. I love you, little mama. And Stinky the here we go with this bullshit. What's up, little kitty? That's a little kitty. Ugh. So loud, man. Cat's always hungry. All right, y'all. Let me go feed this damn cat and go see my child. She's in there, so I love you. Bye.